So, if you're active on Twitter, probably you have seen Magic Newton and maybe thought, you know what, I'm probably late or this is way too overformed. So, this is the video to show you that actually you're not that late and it is not as overformed as you might think. So, Magic Newton right now they have 580,000 users. Yes, that's a shitload of users. But if you look right here, there is only 35,000 activated agent and only 67,000 verified agent transactions. So that means there is only a small portion of people using funds or really spending money on the smart wallet. Because since you also have the option to just log in, claim some free points, obviously there will be a ton of people trying to game the system, maybe create multiple wallets, never using real funds, and then just expecting an airdrop. As usual, if something is on mainnet or if there is the option to use real funds, who do you think are going to be getting the majority of the airdrop? Obviously, the ones that are really using the one that are really spending funds and allocating some money on the platform. So, right now, 580,000 users. Yes, it is a good chunk, but there's only 67,000 transactions. So that means you still have time to participate. Also, it is almost free to participate because transaction fees are pretty low and not as overcrowded as we think. So, in case you don't know, Magic Newton is actually not Magic Newton, but the project, the parent company, is actually a pretty huge project because they have been active for probably the last 6 7 years if I'm not mistaken. So what they built at first, it was a plugin. So let's say you have a project, a website that you need people to connect their crypto wallet. That's what they were offering back then, or they're still offering, and they're actually one of the leaders in the game. So now what is new is Magic Newton, but they have been in crypto for quite some time. So this is not a small project at all. So Magic Newton, in case you don't know, it is a smart wallet that uses AI, so you can set up some recurring buys, let's say daily, monthly, weekly, or even hourly. And probably over time, they will be adding some type of metric or something that AI can use. Let's say if it drops certain percent, or if the AI thinks that it is a good buy price, probably it will do that. But at the moment, just recurring buys. So we have two platforms for Magic Newton. First of all, it is the portal. So right here, you will come, roll the dice every 24 hours, and you're going to be getting some points. You can also play a game, and you're also going to be getting some points who are just credits, but in the end, it is the same thing. Credits, points, same thing. There are also some quests that you guys can participate. So you come here, referrals, follow them on X, Discord, TikTok, and then Instagram. You can just do all of them so you can claim some points. Then once you're done, you can just go back to here so you can continue to get your points. Now, the most important part is activating your Newton account or creating a recurring buy. So since it is using a smart wallet, what you will need to do is copy your wallet address and then deposit some funds. It is on Base, so you will need to use only Base. So that means you can add some Ethereum, some USDC, some CBTC, or even some Kaito. By the way, you might see some weird tokens. So for example, this one, obviously I didn't purchase that thing. I just received it. And that is because it is still a wallet. So it is still on chain. And obviously, as usual, people would just start sending some batch transaction just to, I don't know, do whatever. But just doesn't really matter, whatever you're seeing here. So first of all, I do recommend adding a little bit of Ethereum, because if you need to swap within the wallet or maybe send your funds out and you just have USDC, obviously you will need some Ethereum to pay for the gas fee since it is using Base. So $2 is more than enough, $5, whatever you want to add, it is more than enough. From there, you will need some USDC to set up the recurring buy, because it will use USDC and the minimum order is $5. So for example, I have one here for CBTC I'm gonna start a new agent, and we will get this pop-up right here. So what I'm gonna do is add $5. I'm gonna select the token. As you can see, we have three options. We have CBTC, we have Ethereum, and then Kaito. I'm gonna select Kaito. I'm gonna do daily. So from today, 27, let's say until Monday, that should be how many days? Like 6 days more or less. We do continue. Balance, continue. End date, so we can check all the information. And then confirm. We should be set up in just a second. There you go, as simple as that. So now it is creating my first order since I did it for daily. So right now it is doing a first purchase. Tomorrow it will do another one automatically and just continue to buy automatically. And then I will see all my tokens right here. Let me just go back. You can see purchase. It is being confirmed. Also have a few other payments for the other days. And then let me just go back here and refresh. Let's see if I can find my Kaito. If not, there we go. So right here, just purchase $5 of Kaito. Now, you might be low in funds, so maybe you don't have enough funds to be purchasing on a daily basis, hourly basis, or weekly basis. What you can do is maybe add something like $20. You set up a minimum order for $5, so it can be maybe daily. After the fourth day, you can just do swap. Select token. Let's say CBTC. Max. You swap it back to USDC. Review order, swap, and now I have my USDC back. So that means I can create another agent so it can continue to buy and then replicate the process over and over and over. And obviously, I'm still using the platform right here to do a swap. So probably this will help in terms of activity. Another thing is that it is also using LeFi from Jumper. So in case there is ever an airdrop for LeFi or Jumper, we're also adding another transaction to LeFi. So pretty good. In the end, it is a 2-in-1 and also pretty simple. So I don't see why you should be skipping it. If you have 30, $50, and then you can just set up a reminder. So you can come right here, play the game, roll the dice, you get some points, and then you're set up. Obviously, if you want to create some content about it, maybe on Twitter, talk about it, yap, obviously you can do so. But this is quite simple. We don't have a date for TGE, but yes, there will be an airdrop. It is confirmed. So we just gotta wait and obviously participate and try to increase our chances of receiving an allocation in the future. That's it, as simple as that. If you have any questions, any doubts, just let me know. We'll be adding the link in the description. Peace out.